Yo, what's up, Juba? It's your boy DAZO, and well, we are here for another episode right here on CRTV. Remember, it's the youth vibes right here, and the guy I have here is one great artist. I'm telling you, he's behind inspirational gospel hit song, and if you don't know all this, we get to know this tonight. All right, you're most welcome to the show. Let's get to know who we have right here on the show. You're most welcome to the show, man. It's an honor having you right here on the Youth Vibes today.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah. It's an honor to be
here
with you.
I really appreciate that.
Blessings. Thank you so much for inviting me.
People only know you as Moboto Motivated. Who is Moboto Motivated?
Moboto Motivated was born as Samuel called Daniel, and my name Moboto Motivated was given to me by my mom when I was born in the camp. And Moboto Motivated is a young South Sudanese creative artist, gospel artist, creative graphic designer, and photographer at the same time.
How do you balance all these things, man? Like, it's hard work.
Of course, there's always time for everything. When it comes to music, I do music. When it comes to the other hustle of mine, I do it, and I have a bunch of team that helps me with my creative work. So where I feel there are so many things that need me at the same time, I fix my voice to go and do some things.
Let's talk about your music as a gospel artist. Why did you choose to be a gospel artist?
I think doing gospel music is not about just waking up today and you decide to do gospel music. But why I'm doing gospel music is because I grew up through a lot of hardship, and I believe it was God that took me through all those things until today. And the fact of the matter that I believe it was God that created me and brought me this far. I grew up in the camp. I remember also I was a child soldier when I was young, but till today I'm alive. So I believe it is God that took me through all this, and I believe it is good to give it back to Him. And then at the end of the day, I also believe every gift that we have as children of God, they are given by God to us. So I believe it is very important to use my gift to give it back to God and use it to praise Him.
All right, let's talk about when you started your music. People may not know that. They may need to know, like when you actually started your music.
I started recording back in 2014. That was the year I did my first song, and that year I did another song again, and it was good. And the journey continued until 2016. I broke off, came back again in 2018 until today. So I started the career in 2014.
When you start, recorded your first song.
Yes.
How was it like?
My God, it was tough. That was the first time in the studio. So I went to the studio, and of course I didn't know whether I should do high tone or a low tone. I was asking the producer, and the producer was telling me, when you're in the studio, you don't need to shout. Just sing. And I remember,
just need to be yourself.
And I remember that time when I went to the microphone and I released my voice, the producer was like, man, this is not correct. This is you just go and come back another day. So the experience was bad. It wasn't good. But I thank God that slowly by slowly, today we are good.
You got great hit songs like Sawa, other songs. Let's talk about your new project. You just released a video.
Yes.
Tell us about this song.
I have been working on an EP of 6 songs. And the EP had the song called Shukran that I did. It has a song called God Step, the video that you just talked about. It has a song called I Do. It has a song called Data. So the song that I just released, the God Step, the title is called God Step.
God Step.
So it's my song number 4 from the EP. And me and my team, I decided to drop these songs singles by singles. Yeah, we did not decide to put the whole thing out at the same time. So that's my song number 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have an a cappella of the God Step. We'll be right back.
They said you are the author of this life. They said you are the air that we breathe. You have become my life. I'm into your light. I'm so delighted. You are the King. To you, Lord, I will sing. Oh Lord, I meant this song to sing that, Lord, I love you more.
Welcome back. Yes, it's CRTV, and here is your boy DAZO. All right, let's get back to that is Moboto, motivated right here on the studio. Let's talk about who actually inspired you to become a gospel artist.
Actually, what inspired me to, first of all, to be a musician today is my mom.
Okay.
I remember back days, my mom used to love listening to music so much, and I will come sit next to her when she will be listening to so many songs, and from there I started to grow the love for the music. And a few years later, when I realized that I had the gift for singing, of course I used to listen to so many different gospel artists in East Africa, and I can say some of them are my inspiration today.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking about gospel music in South Sudan.
Yes.
Do you see it like, does it really pay?
It's not really gospel music alone, but the whole music industry in South Sudan. We still have a long way to go, but I want to say, since I came in and another few people, I think we have been trying to build the foundation, and the perception is changing so much. But the whole of the industry in South Sudan is still young, and we believe we don't get so much from it though. But I believe a few times these small things that we get, they get us back to the studio to do more projects. Yeah, but it's really not paying so much.
All right. What plan do you have for 2023?
2023, I have big plans. I have an event called Press Jam that I will be doing in April, and then I have a collaboration with Moji Shot Baba. Moji Shot Baba is the leading gospel artist in Nairobi.
Okay.
2 years ago, I did a collaboration with Uganda's leading gospel artist Levikson one time, and in March I'll be traveling back to Kampala to go and shoot the music video, and other few collaborations that are coming up. So more bigger projects are coming.
Yeah, it's great, man. Let's talk about the worst experience that you've ever gone through in your life.
One of the things that I went through so much that brought me to the journey that I'm in right now is the story of me. Of course, when I was a kid, and everywhere in our country was a lot of insecurity, and actually I grew up in most of the war-affected areas, places like Kapoita, Narus, those years. I remember I went to Kapoita in 2003 when Kapoita was just captured 6 months, and I remember those days I used to move so much with soldiers, and I used to be this young kid who will carry a general's gun for him when the lorry gets stuck somewhere like that. So it's one of the stories that I feel it wasn't easy being a child soldier in those kind of situations, and I believe through that story today I am in the journey that I am in, and I believe it is God that brought me out until where I am today.
All right, tell us about the experience of you being a child soldier. How bad was it like, and how you got out of it?
Of course, I did not decide to go in there, but I used to be this young boy that will always follow my mom wherever she was going, and my dad also was an ex-soldier those years, and there will be a lot of soldiers in my home. So moving with the soldiers from one place to another, of course it wasn't that easy, because I also remember those back days in Narus. We'll go to the forest, you find human skeletons,
it's too bad.
You find guns, and we used to play with guns, by the way.
Oh my
and now as a child you don't know what you're doing, and of course the experience was not so good. I even remember a year whereby my bro was pointing a gun on my head, and the gun actually had a bullet in it, but it did not come out. I remember also we'll play with gunpowder. We'll make sure that we get a bullet, we'll remove the tip, and then the gunpowder, we pour it down and begin to light at night to play with it. So the experience was not really so good, but I believe it was God that helped us. Otherwise, I also have a friend that got banned from that, and the experience was not good, but we thank God today for transformation.
So somebody may need to know whether you're still a soldier or you're out of it.
No, I'm not a soldier. I'm not a soldier, and actually my dad wasn't. I remember those days there used to be something that they call kasha, where they come to your home and they pick young people. And my dad even could not allow my elder brother to be taken. So I've really not entered to be a soldier, but then I was just helping a general to carry his gun, and of course they used to believe I was one of them and stuff like that.
Man.
Yeah, but I'm not a soldier, and I am not ready to be a soldier.
All right.
Yeah.
What could be your last word to the music, let me say, fraternity of South Sudan?
One thing that I will say is to the music stakeholders, the promoters promoting and South Sudan music out there. I want to say, look into the gospel industry of this country. And South Sudan gospel music, not even South Sudan gospel music, but I'll say gospel music everywhere is underrated.
Sure.
People don't give time to it. Promoters even don't call gospel artists for gigs or for events like that. So I want to say, involve gospel artists in your events, connect with us, we are ready to work with you, and continue to promote gospel music as well, because we believe this life that we live belongs to the author that we sing this gospel to. So blessings, and if you're a South Sudanese outside there, follow every South Sudanese artist. Follow the gospel artists, follow other artists, subscribe to their channels and like their pages, share every content of theirs, continue to support them, and that is how we're going to make sure that this industry grows. Blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maboto Motivated. It's an honor having him right here on the show. It's the Youth Vibes. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for having me.